guys, what's up? GarageKing here, and today we are going to put the battery charger on the GSXR. It's that time of the year where it's getting a little bit too cold, so we're just not going to drive it anymore, so I like to put the battery charger on it. So I want to show you guys how to put the battery charger on it. Some people don't even know how to get to the battery, so we'll show all the steps involved. I'd appreciate if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and also consider subscribing. So first things first, we have to remove this plastic here. Now, if we look at the side of our GSXR, there's an actual tab in here. So if we push down and pull out with our fingers, we're gonna pull out the tab. And there you go, you can see it right there. There's the tab came out. Now, you think you're gonna break this, but what you do is you stick your finger under, slide it all the way back, and it's almost like a type of Velcro that's on here. So we're just gonna pull it, there you go. We're gonna pull it, there we go. And then there's a little plastic thing I'll show you. One of those things just like that. And that you just line up in that plastic hole. And then we only have one bolt to get out, and I think it's a 5 or a 6 mil bolt. Well, let me tell you what it is. So here is our 5. So we're gonna try putting that in. And yes, it is a 5. So 5 mil, we're gonna put that in and undo our bolt. And you can see it's that type of bolt. So it's special bolt, don't lose them. Once you've undone the bolts on both sides, the seat actually just lifts right out, just like so. And you can see there, for later on, there's the 2 tabs just for lining it up. So it's actually pretty easy. And here we can see our battery. There's our negative terminal and there's our positive terminal. So now we're just gonna go get our charger and we're going to put it on. So I have the battery on charge, but I don't wanna take the seat off every year. So I just bought this Eliminator battery charger. It's one of these little smart chargers. I'll throw up the link with the unboxing there if you're curious. And it came with some different types of adapters. And it has an SAE connection, which means it's a quick connect, so you can disconnect this. And then I have these 2 little leads here. But more importantly, it came with a set of these, which pretty much all of them do. So what I'm going to do is hook these up to the battery, run it through, so it's very easy just to pop the rear off, and then I can just plug the charger in. So it saves me tons of time. I don't have to take the seat off every time. Okay, so let's take the rear seat off. Easy enough. Now let's get all this stuff out of the way here. So now I'm gonna unwrap our new cables, and they come fused. I wonder what size of fuse this is. Let's check it out, just to see if anyone's curious. I don't know, I'm kind of curious. And it is a 7.5 amp fuse. Okay, so no problem. So what we're gonna have to do now is fish this part down through here, just like so. Some of you may already know where I'm going with this. And this part's gonna stay up here, and we even have a weather pack fitting here. Okay, just like this. But the only thing is we're gonna have to zip tie it somehow, just so we don't lose this cord, because we don't want it falling down in there, but that's easy enough. There's a lot of little things we can zip tie too. And I think I have found it. There's 1, there's 2. There we go. So I have the cord out, so it's just through the bike, just like so. And now all we're gonna do is we're gonna connect to our battery. There, and if we zoom in, I was actually able to get it right through this part here. So now this part, or this rubber cover protector, can actually still cover it up, and it'll all work out great. There, just like so. So now we can just grab our wire here, we can unplug it, and we can do a little test, make sure we're connected, and there you go. So now whenever we want to charge our motorcycle, all we got to do is just pop this back piece here, which is really easy. We don't have to take the seat, and then we can just plug it in. One thing I should mention really quick is when you're tucking the wire in, this is a positive lead, and it may rub there. This is steel, and a little concerned about that. I don't think it's a big deal. It is fused here, so I mean, if anything touches here, the fuse will just pop. But still, what I was gonna do is just put a little bit of like this wire loom protector stuff on it. All right, and you can see all I've done here on the cable is I've just put some wiring loom just to give it that little bit of extra protection, so should it rub anything, we shouldn't short out. So that's it. Now I'm just gonna fish it back up top. Okay, so as you can see, I have it taped up nice and it's all protected. The loom goes pretty much all the way to the top. So that's awesome. So now all we're gonna do is tuck this in here, just like so. There we go, now that that's tucked in. There we go, and it'll just stay just like that. And if we pan over now, we can see nothing's rubbing because we have the loom everywhere there, and that positive wire is okay. I'll pan over to the other side here. So that's good, runs up like that and then through there. So now for charging, that's awesome. And here we are here. And best way I've found anyway, there we go, you can see there's some elastics there. So what we can always do is just pull it through like this. There we have our zip tie just like so. And then we can just zip tie this up. Good enough. And there we go. Now it's just loose in there, and that's fine like that. That's not gonna hurt anything, that's perfect. Nice and easy to take out. So let's put our seat back on. Now we're just gonna put our side covers on. So I just wanted to zoom in really quick. So there's the hole it actually has to go on, and those are the Velcro things. So let's pan back out. So we're pan back out, and this is the little, I guess, thing that has to go into that hole I just showed you a moment ago. So we're just gonna line that up. There we go, just like this. And now what we gotta do is make sure in the tank, this part, this little lip is under here. So that's gonna go underneath. And then all we're gonna do is, there we go. Same for the other side. So that's it, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Here you can see it's just with this quick connect. Now I can connect the charger and leave it charging. There we go. That's not gonna fall off. It's almost one click, but but you don't want to push it down tight, because if you push it down tight, these seats are designed to go down fairly tight here, so you don't want to mark anything up. But you can at least rest it back on, that's fine, and now your bike can charge. And now it is so easy. All you got to do is, with your key, you can just take the rear seat off and then charge your bike. So it saves you from taking the center seat off, which is a lot harder to take off because you have to take off those plastics. Can be done, I'm assuming, on any motorcycle, so probably the best way to charge a motorcycle. And then whenever you're done, you just pop this back off, you undo this, put your seat back on, and away you go. So it's really, really easy. It's just a matter of running that. So I thought about doing this with the Gixxer, wanted to share with you. Hopefully it makes it easy for you. The tools to take off the Gixxer motorcycle seat, actually, you really don't need much. All you need is a 5mm Allen key. I use this just for the battery terminals to help fish them back in. And then just a 10mm socket for the battery. So really that's all you need. And then your fingers. Don't need anything else. So hopefully you've enjoyed. I would appreciate if you subscribe, trying to grow my channel. If you have any questions or comments or anything like that, please let me know.